Good morning from Rivelin Valley on October the 30th, 2025. I'm just coming down here for a bit of an autumnal wander. Don't have any reds and golds of autumn. Seems to be mainly kind of yellows and a little bit of orange. And the sun's gone in. But we're here. So as you can see already, it's very different to how it looked in the summer when I was walking along here. Everything was much more green and summery. It's oh yeah, it's got that wonderful, totally different kind of colour drop. I do like that. Autumn. There's some swimmers. Unbelievable. It's a bit chilly this morning, but there you go. That's the what's known as the plunge pool, which I filmed back in the summer. Didn't expect to see any swimmers there though on a morning like this. So we're up at the western end of the Rivelin Valley Trail, second coppice wheel site. I'm not going the entire length of the valley, I'm just doing kind of a little bit of the west end. Just looking for those wonderful autumnal colours. This is still a great walk in the autumn and winter, but it does get very, very swampy. Not too bad at the moment, considering that we've had a fair amount of rain. Yellow Rabbit here, out filming. It's the 30th of October 2025. Clear sky. You know, it's a bit chilly, but it's not bad. It's not bad for walking. Yeah, very pleasant. I like to walk here all year round because it's effectively my back garden. And we've come to the bit that we can't possibly get across. Yes, no chance of crossing there because I don't have any waders. So we'll have to get back onto the upper footpath. Still, that's what Rivelin Valley is all about. Meandering all over the place. Yeah, definitely some nice colours. Though they're not quite as intense as I expected. I wonder if in a couple of weeks' time we're going to get a lot more reds and golds on these leaves. I'm still using my old Sony camera in 4K mode. I'm still wanting the DJI Action 5 Adventure, but I'm still waiting for another special offer on Amazon because I missed the last one, so I'm stuck with this one for the moment. I am planning to go around Sheffield city centre and do lots of filming, but not with this because the battery doesn't last very long, so I really do need the DJI Action 5 Adventure camera because it's got 3 spare batteries and you can film for hours with that, and in all respects it's a bit better than this. Look at that for an autumnal blanket. I've not been out doing much filming over the last few weeks because it was my intention to do a lot of work in the city centre with lots of now and then comparison videos, but I have been waiting to get the new camera, as I've just said, because this one, well, I wouldn't be able to do much really before I was running low on batteries. So I'll be going backwards and forwards to town all the time. So if I'm going to spend several hours in town doing this, I do need something better. You know, it seems like ages since I was out here doing all those summer journal episodes. You know, when I do get my new camera, I might well do the whole thing again. I still am planning to do the River Sheaf, Old Watermill exploration, see what I can track down, and also the River Don. That is on my list of things to do. And anything else that comes to mind, I'm still thinking. So if you know Rivelin Valley, you'll know exactly where I am as we're moving eastwards. Don't know whether it's going to rain or not. This camera is not waterproof, so I have to make a run for it. Well, let's see how far we can get. It's certainly nice to be back down here again though. So calming. Such a connection with nature. You know, I was on the air this morning doing the UK Golden Hour show. As I've said on earlier videos, I run an internet radio station called Marathon Charts Radio. You can find it at mixcloud.com/retro-records. I'm live most days at various times, and actually approaching the end of 1999 in terms of the Twilight Zone chart show. And then it's going to be an all-day Millennium Party. kind of simulated. I'll definitely have to film some of that, I think. You know, as much as I keep saying that this isn't a particularly good camera, it's not bad. Could be a lot worse. At least it's not dropping frames like that dreadful one I sent back a couple of months ago. But this is what it's all about, connecting with nature. It's nice and quiet here today. Sometimes, particularly on sunny days, you can't move for dog walkers, but I've only seen a couple of people this morning, so it's just kind of nice. You know, you can walk around talking to a camera and feel completely at ease. Or talk to yourself even if you don't have a camera. I'm trying to simulate a kind of wide angle action camera here. It's difficult because there isn't a wide angle lens on this camera, but I'm just giving myself a longer arm. A longer arm. Made of rubber today. Let's see, it does look different in the autumn. Oh, wait a minute, where are we? We're at, the Frank Wheel site. I'll tell you what, great thing about coming down here after the summer is that you can see a lot more of the old remains. That's the Frank Wheel. I can't remember exactly what I could see in the summer. Maybe it was a lot more overgrown than this. Can't remember. Some of them were. But here we are, the Frank Wheel and Pit. Hello, Frank. So we've just gone past Frank, and I know it was only a couple of months ago, but I've completely forgotten the sequence. What's after Frank? Oh, I'd love to go back to the summer, doing this episode by episode again. Then you kind of miss out on all these autumn scenes. That looked totally different in the summer. Completely different reflections, completely different colours. I always find it amazing how seasons can change the look and the feel. And even the sounds of everything. There's a old wheel marker post. What is it, Wolf? Oh, it's the Wolf wheel. Hello, Wolf. Long time no see. Well, about 3 months. I mean, what's it, 4 months? Wolf. And the Wolf Dam. Yeah, I really am amazed how quiet it is. I expected to see, because it's not raining and it's not freezing cold, expected to see joggers, dog walkers. It's also half term, so kind of almost expect to see some families out walking, but I guess it's a weekday, it's only a Thursday morning. About, what time is it? It's 10:15. Ooh, dog walker. I'm hoping to see some joggers because then I can go park life. Another thing I don't particularly like about this camera is that if there's the slightest draft or wind, you get that noise, the wind noise in the microphone. The camera I want has all kinds of noise reduction on it, but if there is any wind noise on this, can't do much about it. Well, I was hoping for a bit more sunshine, because when I set off in the car to Rivelin Cornmill car park, the sun was shining. Now it's gone a bit gloomy. So what's after the wolf? Okay, my mind has gone blank. When I was filming here in the summer, I knew all of these locations. Now, I then did the Rivelin Valley Trail, so I kind of got things mixed up in my head about what's where, which is silly because I've been walking in Rivelin Valley since the 90s on a regular basis. You're not going to learn anything from this particular video. I'm not going to give you any history. This is just a autumnal meander, checking out the range of leaf colours we've got. As I said, it's not as spectacular as I hoped. We were supposed to be having a really, really colourful autumn season, but so far it's been very kind of modest. Just a lot of yellows. Now it's possible we could have a very late change in a few weeks and everything will go red and orange and I'll come back again. But it will be a very late event for autumn if it does happen. More dog walkers. park life. It's all about you joggers that go round and round and round. So I had to say that. I did that on some of the Porter Valley videos. Park life. Ah, here we are. Swallow wheel. Not much to be seen there. Even though some of the vegetation has died back, it's still nothing much to see. There's nothing as relaxing as walking next to a river. You've got that background sound of wildlife and of course running water kind of all around you. I love that. So, as usual, fantastically picturesque down here. I'm trying to think of other places I can go and film, and I'm going to go around the city centre street by street and do lots of then and now type overlays. I've got the River Sheaf and River Don to do, but I'm going to wait until next spring to do those because there'll be a lot of riverside footpaths and I want it to be not too swampy. It's not bad down here at the moment. I did expect it to be a little more muddy, but we're lucky today. Another wheel marker post just up ahead. Is it Plonk? I think it's Plonk wheel. Yeah, I'm annoyed I've forgotten the running order of these. Yeah, it's Plonk wheel. So if you have been following my YouTube channel, The Yellow Rabbit, there will be lots more videos to come. As I said, I'm waiting to get a better camera and then I'm going to head into town, Sheffield. A lot of people are making city centre videos at the moment. There's people doing pub crawls around the city centre and outside of it, and just general kind of walkabouts, looking at what's changed and the state of everything. So I'm going to add to that with my own style of doing things. But as I said, I want to do a lot of then and nows, walking down streets, inserting pictures of how it looked 100 years ago, etc. Getting back old Sheffield. park life.
I'm anxious.
Every time I see a jogger now, I'm going to do that, aren't I? I'm going to say park life. I'm probably going to turn back here actually when we get right round here. As I said, this is a pretty good example of how everything looks in Rivelin Valley at the moment. No red leaves, still a lot of green. So it's a very slow autumnal transition. Very slow. So I'm definitely going to try and come back when we've got the kind of the real tail end of autumn and those final beautiful colours. Unless of course they just go straight to brown and drop off. Hope not. So we're at the hind wheel. Oh, let's just take a look at the river. Love this view. I still want to take an inflatable dinghy out on here. I wonder if you're allowed... Well, there's no signs to say that you can't. I mean, most of it's overgrown. Still be fun though. So, this is the Yellow Rabbit taking a autumnal preview. Or is it a preview? It's only a preview if the reds and golds and all the wonderful colours come in a few weeks' time. Nobody knows. So this could just be a preview for something even more beautiful in the future. I hope so. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not beautiful as it is. But there's a certain point of the year, and it's usually in October, where you get these wonderful deep reds and orange leaves, and it's just enchanting. We don't have that yet. I only hope we don't miss out on it in 2025, but we'll have to see. Follow my channel. I'm the Yellow Rabbit.